Hello, everybody. Hope we're all having a blessed Sunday evening, and come back at you with another verse. This one itself comes from Luke chapter 12, verse 15, and it reads as such. And he said to them, "Take heed and beware of covetousness. For one's life does not consist in the abundance of the things he possesses." Now, what is this he's saying right here? The Lord's telling you to protect yourself against greed. For in one's life, in the abundance of the many blessings that God provides them, the things that God brings them in, the life situations that God brings them into, the marriages he brings them into, the little knickknacks and toys he provides them, these computer systems, anything that he provides you specifically for you to fulfill your life. He's saying guard against greed, because in the midst of all the things that God has provided, those who don't truly rest on him, and even those who do rest on him, are subject to the temptation of greed. And that is wanting more, not feeling like you have enough, wanting what others have that you don't have. Whether that be something dealing with a relationship, whether that be something dealing with money, whether that is something to do with the nice cars, toys that they have, electronics, that new video game they just bought. He's saying guard against covetousness. That is wanting what your neighbor has, what is not yours. And instead ask God to provide you, or provide the means of doing something for you. For anything you do or you ask in the name of the Son will be granted, will it not? Even if it's just in his timing, he will do it. But he's trying to teach you that you can rely on him. You can call on him. You can ask him for things and approval on other things. And he will line them up for your best benefit. If it aligns with his plan for your life and the way he plans to lift you up, so that you can then have a good situation under your feet, so that you can then glorify him, he will do it. He will grant it. Even if it's something nice and like a little knickknack that doesn't really glorify him much, the fact that he gives little things like that to you, so that you enjoy the fact of the matter that you can recognize that God provided. He does all these things to you to spoil you and to get you to give all the glory back to him. But that is not to make us want what we don't have. For wanting what we don't have leads to things like contempt. It leads to things like thievery. It leads to things like stealing. Yeah, I just said thievery. But things like trickery. And it leads to gossip. When you gossip about what you want that others have, it can lead to many things that fall along that same pattern. He's trying to get us to focus on our lives and the blessings that he gives us. You focus on him first, and then you praise him for all the abundancy and blessings that he's given you, and he will continue to give you whatever you need, whatever you want, the things you ask of him. He's just asking that you please don't want what's others, don't want to take from others, don't want to take advantage of others, don't want to burn all those bridges that you probably have broken in your life. Instead, let him be the one to burn those bridges, and let him be the one to break that if he tells you to. If he brings you away from those people, you'll know when he does. If his situation is not meant for you, he will slowly start shifting you away from it. Things you say or do will start to not align with things that they say or do, or intentions you have won't align with their intentions, or if you notice people start acting different in their body language or the way they treat you, you'll know when God is starting to set you apart. But calm before the storm. He sets you apart so that he can bless you, lift you up, so that you can give all that praise and glory back to him, recognizing that he provides. But in all the seasons that he puts you through, in all the little trials that he puts you through, guard yourself, protect yourself against wanting things that God has not provided to you, things that are others. For if you really want things out of your life, you would ask the Father to give you what he has planned for you, if you want the best out of your life. For he knows his plan. He knows the best plan for you far better than any one of us could ever have planned for ourselves. You may want that passing fancy right now, but that passing fancy ain't going to get you nowhere in the future when it leads you right back to the same situation you were diving deep in before. That deep, dark hole. So instead, seek the intentions of God and what he plans to bless you with. It's fulfilling, however simple it may be. It's far better to be a simple man than be a thief or be a covetous man, or be overly greedy about certain things and not wanting to give back to others or help them out in some way that you can. I'm just saying, it feels good. It feels good to rely on God. It feels good to let him provide all the blessings and inner workings of your life. And it feels good to truly have changed my life for the better. I can only hope the same for others. But yeah. Guard against wanting what is not yours. For that is the temptation of the evil one. Have a good night, everybody. God bless.